Page 272, number 45. The number of students infected with flu at Springfield High School after T days is modeled by P of T equals 800 over 1 plus 49 times e to the negative 0.2 t. This is a logistic function. So we are asked a number of questions about the flu infection, and part A asks us what is the initial number of students infected. And so that means how many students were infected when they started keeping count. So that's when t equals 0. So we will substitute 0 in for t and simplify the equation. So we have 800 over 1 plus 49 times e to the negative 0.2 times 0. So the e to the negative 0.2 times 0 will become 1. So we have 800 over 1 plus 49. So we have 800 over 50. So when we simplify that, we get 16. So 16 students. Now the next part asks us to determine when there will be 200 infected students. So what we can do is substitute 200 for P of T, and we can find the intersection in the calculator when this happens. In section 3.5, we'll learn how to solve a exponential equation algebraically. So for now, we'll use our calculator. If I pull up the graphing calculator, you'll notice that I have 200 under y1. I have our logistics function under y2, and under y3 I have 300, which is for part C, but I'll leave that in there for now. So when I press graph, what we're looking at is the blue line is the 200. The red line is the logistics model, and we'll just ignore the black line for now. Our window settings, I went 0 to 20 days, and I counted by twos, and I knew I had to be above 200, so I picked 400 for the Y and counted by 20s. So now what I'll do is I will find the intersection point between our red curve and our blue horizontal line. And so when I choose those two, I get an intersection point of 13.96. So 13.96. So that is about 14 days after the infection started. Now the third part of the question says that school will close when 300 of the 800 students are infected. When will the school close? So we're going to now replace y with 300, and we're going to find the intersection of 300 and the logistics function. And when we do that on the graphing calculator, we will now find the intersection of the red curve and the black line. So I hit second trace, and I want to intersect. And what I want to do is move up to the black curve, and then want to make sure that it is on the red curve. Having trouble getting the red curve. So what I'll do is I'll go under y equals, and I'll clear that 200 out, go to graph, let it redraw, and then I'll find the intersection. So now I just have the red curve and the 300 horizontal line. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. So second trace, choose 5, intersection, and I get at 16.9 days. So t is going to equal 16.9. So our answer will be in about 17 days.